Hey, and welcome back. So today we're going to be building on the skill of tracking that we talked about yesterday. And just to ruin the surprise, our topic today is on empathy. But before we get right into the nitty-gritty of empathy, I think it's important for us to just do a quick overview of tracking so that if you missed yesterday's video or you just need a quick little refresher, you have it. So super quickly, tracking is just being a baseball announcer to what your kid is doing, like what they're physically doing. You're building blocks. You are making something with Legos. You are working on your homework. You are cleaning your room. You're taking the dog for a walk. Just little ways that you are letting them know that you see what they are doing. Okay, so we're going to again build on that concept and throw in this new concept of empathy. Empathy is stating what you feel the child is emotionally experiencing. So let's just lay out this quick little scene. You are sitting with your child who is doing their online school, and can we all just say, because I've been hearing it for the last 2 weeks, that online school can be a little frustrating for everybody. Okay. We need to acknowledge things out loud sometimes. But let's say you're sitting there and you're doing this online school and you notice your kid getting really worked up, and you can start to see them like getting dysregulated in their breathing, or they're like really tight. That would be a really good time to say, "You look really frustrated." You're acknowledging how you think they feel. Don't worry about getting it wrong, because let me tell you from years of experience, if you call the emotion wrong, a kid will let you know 100%. They like to know that you know how they actually feel. But other ways you can do that is, let's use the block scenario. So let's say your kid's doing like we tracked earlier, you're building blocks. You look very excited when you make such a tall tower with those blocks. Watching them fall is really sad. Oh, you really are happy when you're petting the dog. You look really mad when your sister cuts you off. Things like that. You're just putting an emotion word with their behaviors, and this helps in a lot of ways. But the main way is it helps a child recognize how their body feels and what emotion they're portraying to people. So that can be a really cool learning connection for them. And it also really, again, helps them know that you are seeing them for who, where, and what they are. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, think about how maybe you've been at work and everything just blew up in your face and it was a real bad day. I mean, how many of us have had days like that? And then one of your coworkers or a friend or your spouse or your partner comes to you and says, "Man, you look really frustrated." That can really help us feel seen, like somebody gets us, somebody is paying attention to us. Because when things get really bad, sometimes we don't think anybody's seeing it. We think that we're in it alone. And in the state in which the world is right now, even though we're all going through this together, it can still feel really isolating. So just remember that acknowledging how a child feels in a circumstance is letting them know that you get it. And man, how cool is that you get to connect with your kid where they are. So just quickly a recap, it's stating the emotion that you see. You look really frustrated right now. You look really excited to be talking to your friend. Man, when that computer stops working, it can make you really mad. Just letting them know that you see them. And I would even say, just a little bonus tip, you can even use these on the adults and teenagers you're around. We all like to feel acknowledged. So I hope this skill is helpful, and we will be building on more of these later. So have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.